All right, so we are looking at NNVC. It's one of our leading gappers. We are also looking at, well, NTST just hit the scans, but I'm looking at ENVB. I like this one. I drew a lot of trend lines on it and everything, but what I didn't like is it started retracing its move pre-market, so it started pulling back here. It did have some nice dip buy opportunities like this one down here. Rode all the way up from, I don't know, $10 to basically VWAP, which is 70 cents. Let's see, YELL. Not sure what's going on with this one. It's about to hit its 200 here. That's 730. $733, it's a huge seller there, so that's around its 200. We'll keep this one on watch. GRNA. Sopa's also on watch, but it's too low of a price for me. Mara, this one does not look bad either. I like its daily. There's a lot of good stocks today that are popping up. There's a lot of them. YELL hitting the scans again. APDN, this is another one I had to watch. Let's see, I kind of want to take a trade on it for the break of 50, but a huge seller at 50 and 59. I'm gonna have to wait for APDN to shake itself out here. Let's check on Yell again. QNRX also hitting the scans. Mara. So the one I really like is Mara. It's a high float. And almost in my price range. So I do like Mara, but also APDN right here for a break of its last high. Only problem is the 1 minute MACD. I feel like it's gonna cross here. Yell also doesn't look bad. I might take a trade on this one if I'm being honest. It's under a million. It's almost at a million in volume. Everything else it seems fine on it. So I don't want to miss this one either. Only problem is Yell hit its 200 already. I'd have to see a break above its 200. 705 has a huge seller. We don't have a whole lot of volume coming in anymore. So there's a nice break. Spreads aren't so bad. It's another thing I gotta keep in mind. That we're getting on a micro pullback here. Maybe I can average in 5-cent spreads. Oh well, never mind. Even larger spreads. Well, I try to get in at 10, but I got a really high fill at 15. Oh, that's so unfortunate. See if you can break this last high. I got in crazy high here. I still like it for its 5-minute high break. 5-minute high is 28. And my target would have to be this high here, 64. 28 to 64. I'm going to do a scalp of, I don't know, 15 cents. Or I might just add at 15 cents. Right here, it looks like it's going to break lower, if I'm being honest. A break of 7, that's definitely it for me. So that's kind of it. Should sell here, but I'm gonna wait for it to pop up real quick so I can sell at 7. See if I even get it. If not, I'm gonna have to really cut it. $7.05, 7, 10. It's 13. We got one more. We have one candle. The next 1 minute candle's gonna open here. Jesus. I'm adding here because of that huge support at 7. So adding at 7.06. Looking for this to go past the last high. Just 7.13. That's gonna suck if this seller gets broken into here. The seller moved, so I'm selling it. That's kind of unfortunate. Whatever. So massive loss there already. So I guess Yell was not it. Here's some and now it's popping up here. After I averaged into it, now it's popping up above my average. Kind of sucks. So it's choppy stock. I shouldn't have traded it. All right, go to APDN. This one's selling off, so this one didn't work out either. Mara, I did like Mara, but looks like I missed another move on it, so I'm gonna wait for its next 5 minutes before I take an entry. Go buy that dip around 1440. I don't want to see this pull back, but it's not pulling back. Oh, try to get long there at 57, but it's getting super choppy up here, so I want to see if it's gonna reject. 1440 would be the area in which I want to buy a dip. Bought it right there at 1442. A lot larger of a dip than I figured. That kind of sucks. I was expecting a pop up, so 2 losses already. This already puts me down. I should stop trading. Like, that's basically it for me today. Which is really unfortunate. Like, I don't know. APDN doesn't look too bad on its 1 minute, but its 5 and 10 minute look like they're gonna break their lows here. So if we can see a curl, that'd be pretty good. I'm gonna buy in here at 24 on APDN. Looking for a rip to about 440, and if we can get that 440 rip, then we can potentially see a curl all the way to 450. So there's 27. See if we can break into the 30s here. all that green going through and no movement. It's unfortunate. I should probably just get rid of it here at 24 break even. It's not wanting to do it. So much green right there and it's just not moving. I'm gonna get rid of it at 24 break even. Okay. NVIV hitting the scans. MGAM's hitting the scans. JMIA is also hitting the scans. Yell, Jesus, like right after. That's so unfortunate. Try to average into it because I liked where it was going and then it takes off without me here. That sucks. And VIV's halted going up. Resumption 46. Mara hitting the scans as well. Another one that I lost on. Popping up on me, so I'm really getting mad. Can buy a dip at 750 here. Spread is just insane. I shouldn't trade this one either. I want to see the ask move a little lower. I want to buy into this one. I guess it's gonna go without me, so oh well. I could have bought in there at 70 something, but I don't know. I wanted it to pull back on the ask. Like there was like a 20-cent spread there for a second. Look at that. All the way back to 60, but the ask is showing 80. I'm gonna wait on this one. Yeah, let's go back to this one. I don't want to trade it around here if I'm being honest. I'm pretty afraid of that MACD. I'm gonna buy here at what, 86? Did I get in at 86? Yeah, so I'm gonna get in at 86, looking for the break at 8. Big sellers at 8. Nah, they're not getting bought out. Well, oh, I guess I got sold at 8 there. So that's a nice 14-cent trade, but there's a break finally. We're gonna buy a dip at 8 again if it pulls back. It's just not pulling back on the ask. Like the ask is staying where it's at. It's choppy. Bought it there at 803. Looking for the rip to its last high of 20. $8.20. Selling at 25 there. That was a really nice trade. 803 all the way to 25. Should have held it a little longer, but that's okay. Two nice trades back to back, both on 300 shares. Let's see what this wants to do. It's pulling all the way back to 810 here. Want to get in on a dip again, but don't want to get caught on a drop here. There we go. I was about to buy in there, but I hesitated. Kind of a good thing I did too. The 5 minutes looking pretty trash right now. Could have got in at 809 there. See if I can get in one more time on this next 1 minute. I want to see what this 1 minute's gonna do. If it finishes low, then no, I won't take an entry. Oh, that would have been a nice dip entry right there, 805. Well, got a terrible fill right there. Where am I in? 13, so not the worst fill, but selling there, getting rid of it. It's not breaking fast enough. That was a loss there. 806, what I sold. So not a bad stop. In at 13, sold at 6. That's about a 7-cent loss there. Oh wait, I like this next 10 minute. I really do. It's really choppy, so I'm gonna keep with my 300 shares. I was gonna buy that dip right there at 805, but I didn't realize how much time we had for the next 1 minute. That was an obvious entry, and I didn't take that. Damn. Gonna buy it on a dip entry once more. I want to get on a better dip. Low 20s. So buy in there at 23. As long as it continues holding this level, it should be okay. 27. Hop into the 30s once more. 27. It's 30, 33, 35, 40. Selling there at 40 if I can. Not quite. I'm in at 23, so I gotta be real careful here. 39 again. I'm selling there at 39 if I can. It's 33 again. Let's see if I'm gonna catch a bad move here. Hasn't broken, it's a double top. So I gotta be real careful. There's a lot of red going through there. It's 23. Finishing low. I don't like how it's finishing here. I want to see it finish high if we can. If not, I'm screwed. So break it this low. I mean, gonna try and sell here at 18. So I just got rid of it there for a small loss. The MACD's crossing here. I don't trust it. So in at 24 or in at 20, sold at 18 for a small 2-cent loss. I gotta wait for this one. NVIV is hitting the scans. Ooh, this one looks nice. This one actually resumed. I completely forgot about this one. I like its next 1 minute here. Huge spreads actually. I would like to get in at 50 though on the ask if I can. Buying there at 50. Nah, that's it for me. So I'm selling there for a 15-cent loss. I really liked it for its next 1 minute, but all that chop, it just get rejected. So no, I had to stop out. I was expecting more from that dip entry. Right at VWAP for a quick push. See if I can re-enter here on this next 1 minute. A lot of chop in this stock already. I'm getting there at 35. I'm gonna look for the break of 40. There's 41. Can we break past 41? There it is, 45. 48, 50. Break of 50 would look good. Trying to get rid of it here at 45. I don't even know where I'm in at. That's a problem. I'm in at 40, so no good. There's 50 now, 55, 60. Cool. Selling there at 50. It's too choppy. Sold there at 60. So in at 40, sold at 60. 20-cent move there, but all the way back down to 20. So it's a really choppy stock. It's hard to trust. Let's go back to MGAM. I still like this one. It's not bad. It's forming a triangle here, but it feels like it's going more towards the downside. I still want to go get in for its 10-minute high break. Could buy in around 780 for a dip entry. Break of 8 here. $780. I'm buying that dip there. Bid at 780, 81. Damn, so not a flush I was expecting. Just trying to get rid of it here. Trying to sell on the ass so I won't take such a massive loss. It's getting out there. Dang. 780 sold for a 13-cent. Well, no, sold for like an 18-cent loss there. So, damn, I did not expect that. It's alright. NVIV. Damn, I missed this move too. This is the move I was waiting for. This is the one I wanted to get in on. I'm gonna try and buy the dip on this one at 9. If it pulls back. Want to get in on a pullback, but it's not pulling back here. Oh, because it's gonna get halted. Damn, I can't believe I slept to MGAM expecting that to do something, and I missed this move, and I really like this move too. It was still holding VWAP. It was forming a symmetrical triangle, and I just completely missed it. Halted down, that's insane. QRTEB halted up. I wouldn't mind getting in on this one. It's a low resumption. It's what it's showing though. 1850. Getting in for the daily high break. That's a massive climb there for me from 12. It's insane. But NVIV here is just an obvious entry and I missed it. Like, oh man, that sucks. I had a lot more faith in ENVB, but like I said, once it started pulling back too much pre-market, that's where I kind of gave up on it. But I was watching it for a while. So resumption here should be in about 2 more minutes. No, actually 3. It's made a massive climb already. So one massive climb, pull back to VWAP, and then another massive climb here. Shift of momentum is literally where it's at. So right here, this is our first shift of momentum. And as long as it can hold above this level or hold at this range, then we have our first small resistance point here. And then we have our heavy one all the way up here at 1120. So I gotta be mindful where we're resuming. It's gonna be 75. If you can pull back, I could buy the dip, but I don't think I'm gonna buy the dip. Unless the thing just starts ripping, then cool. But buying the dip is gonna be so risky. You have a massive seller at 10 already. So 75, if I buy the dip, it had to fill this gap all the way to 45. And if it pulls back that much, well then I mean that's kind of it. Like if it pulls back that much, I don't know. It's getting pretty extended off of VWAP by resuming that high. So a pullback would be necessary, I think. So I'm not gonna trade it right out of the halt. I'm gonna have to wait on it. Staff keeps hitting the scans though. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, so 20 seconds to resumption here. Let's see what it wants to do. I'm gonna wait, like I said, for a pullback entry. I'm not gonna chase it all the way up here at 80. But we'll see what it wants to do. 10 more seconds. High resumption so far. Massive seller, like I said, at 10. I don't trust it around 10. So broke through 10 like nothing. Jesus. Could buy the dip there at 10, but no, that's a massive dip. Getting in here at 89. Big mistake on my part. Yeah, no, big mistake. I'm selling there at 75. Oh, Jesus. As soon as I sold to, that's hilarious. So in at 86, sold at 78, took a loss, but man, that sucks. Popped all the way up. So it's getting really choppy right now, really whippy. I'm gonna have to wait. I do like it for the break and retest of its last high here. It already pulled back, so 43 is the high that I have to be going for. See if I can get a pullback here. No, no pullback. Just a massive rip right there. So I should have taken my entry. Damn, that's just an insane dip. I don't want to buy it because it's getting bought up, but at the same time, it's just super risky. That was a massive drop there. An obvious entry, but oh man, I was hoping for a little more of a pullback. This one's getting real hard to trade here. I don't really know what I want to do with it. So let's see if I can get a pullback here. High of 11. I want to see a pullback because see if we get a massive drop. If we do get a massive drop after the break of 11, then I'll buy the dip on this one. But it's so whippy. Sell it. Okay, it's starting to stack here. So I guess I missed my opportunity twice there. It's so unfortunate. I did buy the dip and I got a kind of good entry on it, not the best entry. It's halted again. So now I'm for sure gonna have to wait for a pullback. I mean, I did get my pullback and everything. I bought it and then it just started selling off. So I was like, since it's selling, I'm kind of screwed here. I maybe bought at a bad time too, though. Could have bought at a bad time because it did hit my support line down here at the gap of 45. So it basically came down to what, 53? Really close to it. I had seen about 65 or something on the ask, so I got in at 86 and sold at 78. So it came down a lot stronger than I thought, but I could have bought the dip closer to my support line here, and that would have been a good move, but I didn't watch my support line, so that was my fault. Now we're at a huge resistance level, which is basically the high, pre-market high, and we're breaking through. So massive, strong move here on this one. It's just now I'm kind of confused as to what I want to do here. It's just super, super choppy, super crazy. And I'm waiting for a little dip opportunity. I don't want to get in like right here. I don't want to buy in at 1020 and then it drops on me all the way to 960 and then it, breaks 960, goes all the way down to 9, or 1020 and then it pops up to 1080 and then flushes how it did all the way back down and I don't get a chance to sell. So very risky. This one's very choppy. I don't really know what I want to do here at this point. Support would be around 1020. But if it comes all the way down to 1020, like, it has to pop up. Like a massive drop like that, it has to pop up. And if it doesn't, then I'm just in on a really bad trade. So the dips are kind of tricky as well, because if it doesn't pop up, I'm screwed. I'm back and forth today with big winners, big losers. I'd say bigger losers than winners. I'm getting kind of lucky on my fills and my exits, though. Like, honestly, I'm getting lucky on my exits. It's just unfortunate, like I said here, this is a big, big move, and right when it sold, it broke through and popped all the way up 1020. Could have sold for a lot of cents here, but even this one I could have got in here as well and bought the dip, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. All the way to 1080, 1090, and then a massive rejection back down to 1020, 1011. So it's kind of hard to say where this one wants to go. I mean, I don't want to get in on a dip and then it rejects on me just how it did on MGAM. So that's what I'm really nervous of, is something like MGAM happening where I buy the dip, it doesn't pop, and then it just keeps tanking on me. I don't even know where I want to go with this one at this point. Could go all the way back on the daily. I just don't feel like scrolling that far back to see our next resistance level. It's kind of free range at this point. APDN halted. So APDN, we tried trading this one earlier. I think it was a break-even trade. 24 and sold at 24. Yeah, so false break. And now it's popping back up, and this is a shift of momentum spot here. As long as it can hold above, it's opening flat, which I don't like at all, so I'm expecting rejection. But if APDN does hold, then it doesn't look so bad. Let's go to staff. I don't like this one. So I gotta practice up on this one. I gotta really look at what I'm buying here. Take a step back. So resumption in about 30 seconds. So again, high of this candle is 25, and we halted at 25. So it's a double top right now, but this is gonna resume all the way at 1170. This honestly might be it. Like, it might just go to 1170, tank, and then that's just sell off. Like, I might be catching the back end if I try to get in again. Because you already have one climb, pull back, second climb, pull back. This is the third climb up, and at this point, it's already too much. So now it's getting a little choppier here, like it's having a hard time. It's holding 60 and 50. I could get in here, but now 12 seems like it's a barrier. Well, as soon as I say that, Jesus, as soon as I say that, it breaks. 740. So could have bought that dip there. This one's really, really strong. Oh my gosh. Where can I get in at this point? 40 on the ask for a second. Break of 50 maybe. No. I have to wait for a pullback. I'm not gonna chase it up here. It's too extended. It's 1320. Jesus, man. I'm feeling FOMO so bad because I'm missing this entire ride. All the way back down to 70. Look at that. Oh my gosh. 1270 all the way up to 1370 in one move there. Like, how do I even trade this? Buying there at 37, looking for a pop up here. Nah, that's that's what's so funny. As soon as I buy in, it's just not working at this point. That sucks. So now I'm stuck in this trade. I can get rid of it, but I'll get rid of it here. Trying to sell it. Well, I can pop up into the teens again. It's 17. I'll get rid of it at 17 if I can. Nope, doesn't look like I'm gonna get that fill. No, I'm gonna take a massive loss on this shit. So canceling my order. See what this wants to do. So like I said, I should have waited for a pullback, but now it's just, now I'm kind of screwed here. I shouldn't add into my position. I'd be making a massive mistake adding into this. It's all the way back down to 12, and I'm in so high. 1337. This is such a stupid trade. I don't know why I'm still holding it. It's over $300 of a loser right now. This is probably just gonna tank, and that's kind of it. So I tried to get rid of it at the teens where I was in at, but just didn't work out. So Of course, it's my luck that I get in on the last, get in at the last minute, and it starts rejecting on me massively. We'd have to see a push through 50 here, and the spread's tightened up and everything. It's 13. I'm gonna try and sell at 13. Get out of here. Got rid of it there at 13. There's a 30 something cent loss, 37-cent loss. So, man, tough stock. Not even tough, honestly. It was just a stupid entry right there. I was just going for a break of the last 1 minute high, really just a break of the 5 minute high. I thought I was gonna do it real quick, sell it, get rid of it, but damn, that was just a stupid entry. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for this to form what it needs to do. Triangle, and now it's breaking lower, so never mind. As I say, we'll wait for the triangle, but buying there at 47, selling here at 69. It's 47. Sellers are stacking now. So let's see if they don't. Let's see if they get bought into. So no, that's getting halted down for sure. Well, we tried. We tried on this one. We kind of made this loser back, but damn, that just sucks. I got played on this entry so bad. I was gonna buy the dip here around 1220 and then let it pop up, but that was gonna be too much. And even then, it was so stupid me holding that low. Like, I did not manage my risk at all in that trade. Got in and then boom, just tanked on me, and I was like, well, I don't want to sell for a 50-cent loss. And then it kept dropping. It's like, well, I don't want to sell for, a whole dollar loss. And then it kept dropping again. I was like, well, like I'm gonna have to. I didn't want to add, because then if it kept dropping again, imagine if I got added at 1220 and then boom, it tanked to 1120. Like, well, now I'm in with 600 shares, and that's like almost $1,000 loss. So that would have been even worse. So I don't know. I should have just got rid of it right when I took the loss. I just didn't want to. I didn't feel like taking the loss, especially after a massive climb like this. And I even told myself I got to be real careful and wait for a proper pullback. Cause nah, once I buy in on the first pullback, I mean I'm that guy, right? I'm the guy who gets screwed, and that's exactly what happened. So really unfortunate. I couldn't capitalize on this one. I couldn't take advantage of the stock in the good range that it was in. So like this little entry here, I couldn't take it. I could have, but I didn't want to buy. I was too afraid to buy at 1020 and expect to drop back to 9. And then boom, it rips, gets halted. Like, okay. This one, it was obviously holding 1160. It was holding. But for some reason, I felt like, nah, it's gonna hold, and then it's gonna tank. Like, I don't know why I thought that, and it was such an obvious entry to get in on. And then boom, it rips through 12, hits 1250. Next 1 minute, just boom, surges all the way to 1350, no problem. That would have been the perfect trade, which is this dip buy right here. I just did not have the confidence in the stock to do so. And of course, I'm buying in on the back end. So 37-cent loss on the back. And then I come in here and make a 47, about like a 22-cent gain there. So it's a tough stock. This was a very tough stock to trade. Definitely took a loss in the stock, I believe. Not I'm barely up, but man, commission today is not gonna be fun. This one's gonna be tough. So down $280, which I mean, kind of expected, I guess. NVIV is obviously just a massive loss. Just that 30-cent loser was just what killed me. Yell, I mean, to start off, Yell just look at that, it's all the way back down. So I was expecting too much on Yell. I was trying to get into the stock and average in, but it wasn't holding on me, and I didn't want to tank. I didn't want to get in for a massive loss here. So next thing you know, as soon as I sell, the next candle's green and it pops up, shoots all the way back up past what I bought it in for. So really unfortunate. I just timed it wrong, I guess. I was expecting a little too much from it, and I held on to my loser here. I didn't sell it, so that's what I get. Hamara, same thing. I was looking for a dip buy opportunity right at a support line, which I didn't draw out. I just drew it here. So 1440 was my support area. Then it just tanked all the way back down. I was like, okay, I gotta stop. So as soon as it tanks all the way down, touches VWAP and rips all the way back up, kind of like a slap in the face. Like, okay, like I'm gonna guess. I don't know why that even happened, but I mean it happened. So that's jokes on me, I guess. APDN break even trade here completely 10-cent or $10 loser because of the trade. So this one kind of sucked as well. I was expecting a break of its high and just didn't get it there. So I was trying to buy. I don't even know what I was trying to do here, if I'm being honest. Why was I buying here? Oh, I was trying to give it an opportunity to come all the way back up here to the low of 440. So I was buying in thinking it was going to pop to 440, but really it didn't do anything. I should have bought in earlier at like 414 right here and then rode it all the way to 425, but APDN is selling off at this point. So staff, let's check this one out. This one made a massive move right now. Where did this come from? 40-cent move there. Slow moving stock. It's a little choppy. Could have bought the dip there, but could get in for the break of 5 potentially. Damn. Little choppy. This can finish around 80. I'll get in, but it's finishing pretty low at this point. Finishing low, see if it breaks its low and then pops up. If it can break its low, pop up. So it broke its low right there. Can it pop up to the 80s? Break of 460 into 50s, especially a break of 450. That's kind of it for this one. So, so let's see if it can pop up to 80. It won't look so bad. We're at 70. Can we break through 68 and hit 70? Next 5 minutes gonna open here. I could average in. This is so weak. It's not wanting to break any levels right here. 68 again. Not breaking 68. 70. They finally. So I don't like that. I hate that last second push. Like when it goes to the last 2 seconds of the candle and then it makes a little pop. I hate that because I can't take an entry on the next 1 minute. Because typically when that happens, it just fails. And I hate getting in on those. So exactly like that, now it's just failing all the way back down to 60. See if we can hold and we'll get in for this 5 minute high, 5 and 10 minute high break. Or average in here. I don't want to see it break 60 though. There's 55 all the way back down. So practically a double bottom at 55. That's so annoying. So nah, I quit on staff. I'm not gonna bother with this one. NVIV, let's go check out resumption here. Oh my god, try to get in there at NVIV. Buying the dip there at 75 on NVIV. Looking for this to break through 13. No. I'm the sucker in this one, I guess. Should just get rid of it. Again, caught in a bad trade. That's, oh man, look at that. Alright. So getting rid of it, I'm just gonna sell it. That's That's unfortunate. So now $660 loss. I was giving it that little bit. I tried to get in earlier. So I like the symmetrical triangle formation it had here, and it broke its high, but did not expect such a flush. Again, I should have got rid of it as soon as I'd seen it came back down to 75. I was like, I should really drop it here. But no, that's it. So man, I can't figure out I can't figure out what's going on. My losses are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like this week has been the worst week. This month I think has been the worst month, and it's only been 4 days. So complete trash. And this is only 300 shares. I'm not even sizing up today. It's just smallest share size, and I can't even manage my risk right. So it's like, dude, what am I doing? I had that one green streak that 1 month or that 1 week, and then that was it. Buying in at 12 here, looking for the break of its last 1 minute high. See if we can get a push back to the 50 level here. There's 20. No, it's getting stacked at 20 there. Still gonna give it a little more time. There's 30, 40. Can we break 50? Trying to get rid of it at 48 here. Not quite. Should have sold it at 44, I guess. Canceling there. 40. I'll sell it at 47. We'll get rid of it. Well, can't even get rid of it. I can't even sell my position. That's so bad. So, see if this turns red on me. I'm gonna cancel it here. See if we can get a pop through 40 again. Because if it pops up to 40 once more, then I mean they can go. Back down to 12. Can we see this pop back up above into the 30s? There's 30. See if we break a 40. If it can keep holding, then that would be really good. And I'll buy the dip here. See if we can finish in the 30s. I would like to see it finish high. 17. Now coming all the way back down. It's 20 again. Pop him to the 30s. See, 25 is 30 again. It's 40 now. So finish kind of high there. I do like that. So I'll add in at 20. We're going to wait for the break of 40 here. It's 40, and I want the break snap through 50 and a breakthrough all the way to 2080. Just about. For sure 2050 needs to break. We do have a seller stack to 2050. There's 43. And a rejection. I already knew it. I knew it was gonna pop back down like that. I knew it was gonna pop like that's so annoying. So as soon as it hit 40 there, I was like, nah, like this is gonna go. I don't even know how I knew that. It's just so obvious at that point. Like, I should have just got rid of it at 41. It's kind of stupid. I'm even holding it there. Even now, like I don't even have my hands on the sell buttons or anything. I'm just whatever right now. Kind of expected that rejection. It's just so annoying to see that, how that played through there. So back up to 44 here. Nice break to 44, but can we get a massive rip past 44 through 50? There's 59 now, 60. I want to see it pop to 80 here. Selling there at 57, I guess. Trying to get rid of it. Actually, I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna sell 79 there. So got the 80 push I was looking for. Back down to a $250 loss. So nice average there. That was a good trade. Just I knew it was gonna reject, and I felt on this rejection that it would pop up here once more. Which is why I didn't sell. I didn't want to sell. I took my hands off the buy or off the sell button because I had a huge feeling. Look at that. Damn, that's that's such a disgusting drop. That's that's ridiculous. That's hilarious. It's just insane. So you get that quick pop and then just boom, flush all the way down. That's just like, what is going on, dude? That's ridiculous. So good average in. You know, I did expect it to pull back once I didn't want to break that 40 high there. It hit like 43 and then just tanked on me. I completely expected that. I should have sold it. That would have been best, and then buy this dip down here. But once it popped up and it showed that it had the strength to basically triple bottom here, I was like, okay, well, it's hitting the support level. Like, I should move this up. It hit that support line, so I was like, okay, now it's kind of popping up. I should have added down here even more and then just racked it up, but nah. Once I seen that it was coming all the way back up to 12, I was like, okay, well, break a 12 and hits this, you know, averages out to 1240, then we can definitely see it pop up here. Hit 1240 again and then rip through. I was like, well, I'll undersell at 57, but as soon as I'd seen held the 40s again and 50s, I was like, no, I'm gonna cancel it because this can definitely show the strength to break through 1280 where I wanted to sell. And I ended up selling exactly at 1280. I didn't even know what my average was. 1220 and 12. So 1210 was my average. So that was a 70-cent winner there on basically 600 shares. That was a really nice comeback on that stock, or on that move. So really all I'm losing on this stock, I'm green on the stock basically, but $75 in, well, $78 in fees. So really my loser there is on fees. It's crazy choppy stock to stock. It's insane. I could get in here at 1255 for the break if it's last 1 minute high. 59. Still have some faith in the stock. It's 10 minutes about to open. I think it can rip. Massive spreads though. So I do like its next 5 minute on resumption, or its next 10 minute especially. But we definitely have to see it hold this little range. And we got to be quick on our orders here because one bad fill can cost a lot. But also, if I can't sell, if I can't get filled on my exit, I'm screwed. So bro gets low there. I'm gonna get in here at 1220. I'm gonna try one more time, and we're gonna go for the break of its last highs here, potentially a pop to 50. So there's 30, 35. Can we see a pop to 50 here? I'll sell in the 40s if I can. So I want to see it back in the 30s. It's 30, 35. Cool. I'm selling at 35 actually. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Canceling my order. It's not wanting to move. It's not wanting to. A little choppy here. 34 now. I'm gonna try and get rid of it at 30, I guess. Actually, I'll cancel it. Next 1 minute's gonna open here. I have a little more faith in this next 1 minute. Need to break 26. It's 30 again. See if we can pop back above. It's having a hard time though. It's 25. It's 30. It's 40 now. See, we break a 50. Not quite. I'm still in there at 40. I'm just gonna get rid of it. So made back something on it. So now I'm only down $200. It might rip past 50, and I might just miss this entire rip here, but it's really choppy, and I feel like I'm getting a little jumpy here, a little antsy. And it should have just ripped right there. Like honestly, it should have just ripped, but there it is, a rejection all the way back to 1180. I'm still expecting this one to pop though. I feel like this one's still gonna make its move. I don't have what is it called? Any doubts that it will come back up. I still feel like it has that potential to rip. Because it hasn't broken lower really. Once it breaks this 1150 level, that's kind of it, I think. But it needs to break this 1240 level. Break a 1240 and then we can see a rip potentially back to 1275. And I think we can come back to 13 off this low here. But if it doesn't and it flashes down all the way through 11 or breaks down through 12 and then flashes to 1150 and then can't hold that 1150 line and it rejects through 1150, that's kind of it. So it's getting to that 1206 level. It's coming back down to 12. There's 1202. You already hit 1180. But if it continues holding this level here, we could get in for another buy opportunity. There's 1180. Are we going to break lower? Wonder if we're going to flush down below 1180. It's still holding. So, not holding 12 though. Let's see if we get that flush down here. This might be the most obvious short entry. It would have to break 1180 though. So pop all the way back up to 1220, 2030 almost. And there's 75. Can we see the breakdown lower to 50? Not quite. It's all the way back up to 12. There's 70, 60. Can we get the break of 50? That's going to be a major level as a break of 50. So far, it's still holding the support line, though. So not quite the breakdown I was expecting yet. And there's 50. I'm surprised at how volatile it's been and choppy that it hasn't just flushed on me. So that was an obvious short entry. That would have been a nice short. But it's still not breaking down. It's flagging at this point. Double bottom there. Hasn't broken on the 5-minute low yet. MACD's crawling on both the 5 and 10 minutes. So I'm gonna leave this one alone. It should have broken basically where I sold at 1240. Should have broken that 1240 level, but it just couldn't. It might still have more time. Like we could still see this back above, and if we do, then that's gonna be a huge rip. I think it's just, I don't know. It's looking kind of choppy up here. I'm not gonna be here for it. So, whew, what a wild day for sure. Damn. Down 650, 660, all the way back up to, down 200, and, just a wild day today. Very, very volatile day today, just insane. So look at that, a break of 1150 finally, and back to 1120. So, whew. I already got to take off for work because I'm gonna be real late this time. But damn. What an awesome day today, regardless whether I am losing or winning massively, whatever. Like, regardless of the situation, it's still a really good day today, volatile. I still finished green on NVIV at the end of the day, but really, because of fees and commission, I mean, I finished down. So I'm happy with the trades I took today. Some of them, obviously not all of them. This one really pissed me off, and this was just such a bad trade all around. So, I'm not happy with all my trades, but especially this dip buy. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't so bad. Again, I was a little late on it. I didn't even buy. I didn't even realize my support line was there. I should have bought around my support line. That would have been the smart move. But I chased it all the way up here, averaged in too high, and then next thing you know, I was able to exit my trade and sell for profit. But that was maybe luck. I don't know. But I do need to practice, and this is a day in which I want to go back and practice all through these halt levels, all through this sideways consolidation range. I want to practice and really get down into this technical analysis, really see what's going on here. What am I messing up on? What am I missing? And understand what I'm trading, because clearly it's been so choppy and it's just terrible days for me. Like, imagine if I just gave up, which I should have. I mean, I should have stopped a long time ago. But imagine if I gave up at a $660 loss. Like, there was other opportunities that I was able to catch in the meantime after that I was able to capitalize on, and it ended up bringing me all the way back. So I really gotta understand exactly what I'm doing here and capitalize on these moves that I'm missing out on. So NVIV just missed out on so many opportunities. So many. I mean, I got it on a flush here, 75 all the way back down to 50. Like, oh man, just terrible, absolutely terrible. But okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday's trades and see if we have more volatility in the market. It's popping back up here actually. NVIV 3-candle pullback on the 10-minute. So it doesn't look bad. I still want to trade this one, but it's already time for me to go. So anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow.